Hello guys, so I've been riding a new beast today. Let me show you the bike, the S1000R, and I won't be able to keep it, so I have to give it back right now, but I've been riding it the whole day, and therefore I will make a video without the bike in the background, but let's get to it. So I'm back with my old bike. I just left the S1000R and here I am back with my old bike. It's a Aprilia 210 V4 factory. It's a 2015 model. I will make a video on that one as well. I had a couple of super nakeds or hyper nakeds before. I had the Yamaha MT10. I haven't done a video on that one unfortunately, but I also had the previous generation of S1000R. It was a 2014 model. I absolutely love that bike. I had a full aero system on it, and I just love the way how it sounded and how it performed. So I was very much looking forward to try this new model, the 2022 model of the S1000R. So this year I've tried out different super nakeds. I tried the 1290. I also tried the Ducati Street Fighter V4, and most recently I also tried the Aprilia 210 factory 2022 model. And in isolation they are all amazing bikes. The handling, the performance are amazing, but I'm not going to talk about the S1000R so much. I will not compare it so much to other bikes in this video. One thing that really struck me straight away was how agile and nimble this bike is. Frankly, to be honest, it's really amazing how easy it is to turn into the corners. It's almost like it's on remote control. It does exactly what you want it to do. Comparing to the other bikes I've tried, I think this is the most agile and nimble bike so far, and it's relatively light as well. I'm not sure about the numbers, but I felt that I was really one of those experts riding this bike. I felt like I had total control over it, and it was so much fun to ride in and out of the corners. So another really great thing about the bike is how attached you are to the tank with your knees. You don't have to stand on your toes to be comfortable. You straight away you feel how attached you are to it, and as well the seating position makes you really ride as aggressively as you like. One thing for sure that's really another level with the BMW is the brakes. The front brake, it's really amazing, and I have to say it's much better than my 210, but nevertheless this bike, the 210, has great brakes, but the S1000R comes on top of it, so that one was one really positive thing about the bike. So as you guys have seen my previous video, I also talked a lot about the auto blipper and the quick shifter. I wasn't really impressed with the KTM that I had before, but this the S1000R is has so smooth quick shifter and auto blipper. It's effortless, and that was also the case with my previous old 2014 model, which had a really nice auto blipper and quick shifter. So another thing that I want to put on the positive side of this video is you know, some people talk about how clinical this bike is, and if that becomes boring in the end. I don't think so. As I said before, if you just put a nice can to it, or even a full system, the bike sounds differently, and gives it more character as well. So that for me wasn't a big downside. I really like, as I said, how it handles and so on. So of course it's inline 4, and it's not for everyone. Maybe this one has a little bit more soul to it, if you like, but as I said, just put another can to it, and it will make those pops when you let go of the throttle, and all those things that we like. So there are a few things that I would like to see improve. One thing for sure that I didn't really like was the vibrations coming from the handlebars, the seat, and the foot pegs. And that can be a little bit annoying in the end. I'm thinking that you could put some weights to the handlebars, and a few things, a few modifications like that. But still, I'm sure that you will feel those vibrations. For some people, that's not an issue. For me, that put me down a little bit. Another thing is the seat. I felt that the seat was pretty hard. Actually, to compare it to the original seat of my Aprilia here, it is much more comfortable than the original seat to the BMW. I had the R90 before as well. That seat was horrible. The S1000R 2014 model was okay, but I guess this is a way of BMW selling aftermarket seats, or I mean their own seats. They have a comfortable seat, I think, that you could add to the list of things. But the original seat wasn't really comfortable. One thing that surprised me a little bit was that it wasn't as torquey as I suspected or hoped for. And when I had it in dynamic mode, I felt it was a little bit twitchy. So I ended up changing to road, and I had rode most of the day, the rest of the day, because I felt it was a bit smoother. Of course, that could change my impression of how torquey it is, but I tried different modes, and I didn't really feel this torque that I'm used to with this bike. Of course, again, you can't compare those two bikes. I guess this one is more torqueier and has more horsepower and so on, but I was hoping for a little bit more torque on the S1000. So a minor thing, obviously I felt that the shifter was a little bit too tucked into the engine, or how to explain it. I had to search for it a little bit in the beginning. Not a big issue, but that's nothing I'm used to. So with time you get used to that, so it's not a big issue. I'm one of those guys who like the keyless feature, but one thing that surprised me, when you have to fill the tank up, you have to use the key. So that's a bit annoying. Minor thing, but still a bit strange. This is the end of the video. Do I like it? Yes. It will probably be my next bike, I hope. Right now I'm gonna stick with this one maybe half a year or a year, because the S1000R is still a bit expensive in my opinion. if you're gonna get all those packages, which I think you need. So I will wait a little bit, but it's definitely a everyday bike. You can do everything with it. You can take it to a track day for sure. You can tour with it, and it's comfortable. With some mods, it will be very comfortable, and most of all, I really like how nimble and amazing it feels when you go in and out the corners, as I said. So yeah, that was a huge amazing experience for me, and so yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, see you soon.